Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. And today, as you can see, I'm still continuing my Disney movie marathon, where I talk about the movies, of course, the TV shows, merchandising, I don't know, whatever the case is. So if it's related to Disney in any shape or form, I'm gonna be talking about it. So for today's video, I'll be reviewing a sports movie. Yeah, sports movies aren't really my thing, like at all. But whatever. I guess it's a biographical movie. Yeah, especially these types of movies. I don't talk about these types of movies that's supposed to be based like on a real event or whatever. I don't review these kind of stuff that often. So today's Disney movie, I guess I'm going to talk about something I saw on Disney Plus, and it's the one titled Glory Road, of course. And yeah, so of course there's gonna be some challenges. Why? Of course there will be. Anyway, like I said, I saw this on Disney Plus, and it's also on my to-do list. Yeah. Alrighty. I know this technically is a notebook, but I'm calling it a to-do list anyway because I have a lot of stuff to talk about. I do mean quite a bit, so I'm calling this a to-do list anyway. Alright, whatever. So, okay, as always, let's talk about the plot, shall we? So, here we go. Yeah, it's just a sports themed movie, of course. Yeah, the story does take place during the 1960s. Yeah, that's the time frame of this. So yeah, that should let you know what kind of a story it's going to be. There's this Texas Western coach individual. Yeah, he has to help the Forest All Black started lineup for this college basketball team to pretty much go to the national championship. So okay, you might be thinking simple enough, but no, gotta have some controversy because for the obvious reason. Yeah, discrimination. So obviously, yeah, it's gonna be one of those kind of movies that's trying to give give us our message. So yeah, crikey, definitely. Yeah, that's the thing though. When it comes down to it, all these individuals want to do is be passionate about the sport and just show that they do have the skills to make it to the big leagues. Oh yeah, clearly they do have to travel around, but no, that doesn't make it easier either. By the way. No, you think by just going to a different state, different town, yeah, that make it easier? No, of course not. Of course not. Because people are assholes. I mean, really. Anyway, so of course the main character is trying to help out the coach. I mean, trying to help out these individuals and just do his best to be the coach and help out in one way or another. Obviously, so of course it's not easy. Of course, this could also affect his personal life because those people around him. Of course, I'm referring to the coach. Obviously, there's going to be people out there that would disagree, that would pretty much disprove what he's doing. Maybe like the town, the place he's in, whether he's in a city or town or whatever. Of course, there's going to be people looking at him like, "How can you do this? This is disgusting." Oh boy, people can be just prejudice. It's not a pretty. Obviously, racism is wrong, or just bigotry in any shape or form is wrong. But since there's like so many movies based on the same kind of themes, so you have to find a way to make yourself stand out from the rest of these types of storylines that's been told. Picture. So yeah, of course, doing this is taking a huge risk on his personal life and his career is what I'm getting at. So yeah, on again, when in reality, he just wants to help these people go to the big leagues. That's it. He just wants to do the right thing and teach these people. Yes, it's not going to be easy, but that's all he wanted to do, just help out. That was it. But of course, they would just want to make things complicated because they're a bunch of assholes. That's how people are, unfortunately. A bunch of dicks. Anyway, that's pretty much the idea here. Yeah, it's one of these kind of movies that's trying to be inspirational, where you could make it through the odds no matter what you're going through. no matter what you're struggling. I mean, yes, obviously, making these sports movies is probably one of the easiest way to do this kind of thing. I mean, there's been plenty of other sports movies that pretty much do the same thing, where no matter what the struggle is, no matter what the situation is that's in your life, you can do it. So you just have to be patient and just go through the pain. Obviously, that's easier said than done, of course. So, and yes, obviously, of course, the elephant in the room is that tackling this kind of like racial thing is it's a touchy subject. It's a really touchy subject. So when you're writing the script for movies like this, yeah, you're gonna have to really be careful on how you want to word this, write a script. Like one example of how not to do it in Life is Strange 2, where the story blames white folks for all the societal problems. Like, really? How can you be saying that being prejudiced is bad while being prejudiced yourself? What? Well, at least Dragon Age Inquisition did the whole diversity. Hey, let's team up with each other even though we're different kind of message. Yeah, that game definitely did it better. Anyway, back to this movie. So, okay, yeah, it starts off kind of slow, but it really picks up after a good while. And yeah, this is based on a true story and how these individuals just want to have a great life and a great basketball career. So, yeah, that's something to think about. Because, like I said, it's a very touchy subject matter. And yeah, understandably so. So, the way that this movie is done is not like it's not being overly preachy or anything. It's not to the point like, okay, we get it, all people are assholes, but it does it in the right way where like, yeah, people are like this. Yeah, it's always worse in real life. Of course, in real life, it's always much much worse. That's what's been displayed on the film, of course. But it does it just enough to express the idea on how people are. Trying to do it in a classy kind of way and whatnot, and the way it delivers serious themes, of course. Like I said, the coach is trying to help this team and just trying to do his best to basically help these people out. And obviously, he knew the risk. He knew what was going to happen if this kind of thing, but he wanted to do it anyway, regardless, because he knew that's the right thing to do. Which does remind me of what the Chances is trying to do when it comes to certain type of history books in schools and whatnot. Like this guy. Seriously? Really? This is the same moron that was attacking Disney a while back. And he's still up to no good. Oh boy. It's like nobody has learned from these types of movies. Don't be a bigot. Come on. Obviously, as I mentioned earlier, yeah, there's been plenty of other movies that express the same kind of theme here, but the point of the matter is this is trying to show the explicit nature of how people can be. Of course, it's wrong. You shouldn't be doing that, obviously. But anyway, it still managed to do a lot of good things, trying to show how you have to be passionate of what you want to do. Yes, in life, of course, you have to take risks. Of course, you have to go through a struggle. But hey, like the old saying goes, nothing that's worth it is going to be easy. Of course, it's going to be tough. But the acting is pretty good. Like, it's really good in this one. I like the music. I like how the music's trying to play throughout the entire movie when the moments get intense or whatever. And the writing is pretty good. This film still manages to be, do a lot of things right, of course. And yes, even though it's going to a familiar territory, but unfortunately, this kind of thing still exists in this day and age for some reason. But here we are. Anyway, it's still a good movie though. I thought I did like what was they were aiming for. I like the story they're trying to express on how a lot of things were back then and still nowadays for some reason. But yeah, all together, that was pretty good. Yeah, wild, yes, of course. Talking about this kind of a thing is uncomfortable for a lot of people, myself included. I really don't like talking about this kind of things really, but here we are, I guess. Anyway, I'll give this film an overall rating of a 7.0. I think it's a 7.0 for me. As always, thanks for watching and take care. Until next time, see ya. Oh yeah.